by Tough
Dragon
Gaming.
opted to go with Imposter just like Arm Calf was.
Will we see anything different? Different matchup knowledge, different things being applied? We will see. Going with the throw early at 16%. That one combo turns into such a high damage as BNB if you just eat the throw. You know, it does a 29% combo to you, then you eat 16%, all of a sudden it's doing 45%, and you're like, oh my god, what just happened?
Exactly. Into the plus frames, into a throw. Semiij is actually in the lead right now. Nice down four, nice hell sparks. Ooh, a nice conversion, the down one roll. Just barely connected. He's trying to pick his spot. Ooh, and that was so smart. That's the first time we've seen anybody do that. You can grab her out of the delayed fade. Semiij held it there just for 1 little second. He grabbed her.
Those young man reactions, man.
Boy, if that was a reaction. I mean, he just ran up and through. I'll give it to him, man. Hey, Dragon, if that was a reaction, kudos, man.
And I tell you what, I really like Semiij there at the end of the round. He saw that Dragon was just going to go for a chip out and just got hit by the second hit and didn't want Dragon to build extra meter there.
Sneaky run up throw again.
Miserable wretch.
What's the mix? Will he throw? Goes for the low, finally opens Semiij up.
And you know, he waited that 1 second to stop, but Semiij not letting him get with the teleports like we saw him do against Armcaf just 1 round to go.
But you know, this one, you cannot crouch. You know, if you feel the throw is coming and you're in that stun from the... Oh, very nice. 1, 2, 3. This is going to do it if he doesn't drop it. But you can't crouch the throw. If you read it, you have to tech it.
Final round.
You can't just sit there and hope that, you know, you can just crouch.
And the
you're
miracle
still in hit stun.
Miracle jump through Hell Sparks there. There's no greater feeling playing against a Shinnok and just jumping over the Hell Sparks and getting the clean punish. Nothing makes you feel better.
Will he go for a mix again or throw? He will throw this time.
25% into the 16% throw. You guys do the math.
41%, I think. Very nice whiff punish by Semiij. He will have him in the corner. Oh, it drops it. Semiij building some bar, keeping himself away. Very nice. Forces Dragon to break.
That's been the real big difference between these two, is that at the end of these rounds, Semiij's throwing out that one fade and gets a whiff punish on whatever Dragon seems to do.
He does have, he just built himself a bar, and that's going to do it. He just burned it.
Melina wins.
The ethereal Melina.
Pay your respect.
And it's just smart stuff, man. You know, he did 3 fades just to stay away.
Defended.
Kept himself full screen, which was just enough to build in that bar, and then he was able to whiff punish right there.
This is actually their 3rd time facing each other in the Kombat Cup, and they are 1-1.
Shinnok.
Week 1, Dragon took it over Semiij with Alien in an epic, I want to say Game 5. And Semiij taking it over Dragon in Week 6, and I don't remember the score on that one. And both of them, Semiij has made 6 top 8s, Dragon has made 7 top 8s. Ridiculous amount of top 8s for these guys. The difference being Semiij winning 2 Kombat Cups, and Dragon hasn't won 1 yet.
And you saw that he just held the fade there, avoided the Hell Sparks, and was able to capitalize with 32% to start this thing off. You know, Dragon sticking to Imposter, you know, maybe there's something that him and Arm Cap, and very good punish on that overhead. That overhead, once it's blocked, he can't cancel it into anything. It is a straight punish. As easy as that sounds, though, not many people actually do it.
And the mix-up from Dragon, just doing it, just doing it down 4, and then jumping, and then hoping that's gonna anti-air, and with the player respecting the Hell Sparks to follow. Semiij's so smart right now.
Delicious.
Round 2.
He is on fire, trying to make it back to finals, where he has already been multiple times.
He will go against the winner between Young Monster and Scar, which is next.
And Semiij,
If he does win.
And Semiij and Scar having one of the longest histories of the Kombat Cup and Konquest series. Those two have gone at it.
I want to see it again, to be honest. But we're not done here yet. Dragon could easily make himself go to the Grand Finals, which we've seen him make before. But every time he's made it, Sonic Fox has been his opponent, and he has lost every time. EX fade after the back two. A jumping punch into a throw. That is one of the most savage things.
And oh,
EX fade. Very, I mean,
my gosh.
smart stuff, dude.
Melina wins.
That shoulder is not free here.
Such good
Pay your
knowledge.
respects.
And then application of it from Semiij there. And we've seen it. Even the first time we saw Semiij on here, doing it through Ermax head pound, and just blew our minds. And still every time I see it, I get goosebumps because it's just like what it takes to actually do that in a tournament setting. Even if it's online, there's still nerves there.
Oh yeah.
And against a guy like Dragon, who's in arguably every single person's top four, arguably top four, but top three of everyone's MK players.
I mean, at least top five, man. Look, he may not have won, you know, as many tournaments as some of the other guys, but
The consistency of being
consistent,
yeah.
man. Yeah. I mean, he's essentially top 8. Pretty much every week here, every offline event. I mean, the guy's at least in top 16, top 8 every single time.
And the fact that every patch that came out, everyone said he's gonna die after this patch. He's done.
That's a good point. That
And
is a
he
very good point.
has done the opposite.
Serve me and live.
Dragon just out of range with all these. One drop by Semiij into a throw by Dragon. Dragon sticking to Imposter through and through. It doesn't matter to him. Very nice Hell Sparks. Believe it or not, that thing is such a good anti-air, man. Will he throw? Will he go for that low? He does go for the low. If he had thrown, that would have been it. You can't give Semiij this opportunity. Grab him. Oh my god. Are we going to see it for the third time where somebody has like 3%
Oh man!
health?
And that should chip out. Very good stuff from Dragon. At any moment, it could have gone
Round 2.
downhill quick. Would have had to have come off his breaker and potentially go into the next round with no resources. So scary.
I mean, it is, man. It makes me so nervous. Lots of blocks by these two. Very good defense. Into a throw by Dragon, who is sitting on 3 bars. So I have to expect him, if he winds up opening up Semiij enough times to where he wants to burn a bar for the extra damage and make Semiij break. I really see it coming to close out this round. This is a good spot to be in as Shinnok. Right in Hellspark range. She can telekick, she can roll, but if you wait for it, it is a full punish, and Dragon will take this round. Oh, and the down 2 did not work. Will he burn it? No, he will keep it. Okay, Semiij has no more bar, and this is going to do it for Dragon.
Dragon on the board.
Dragon not going out without a fight. I dig it. You know, I'd like to know
Pay your respect.
what it is in this matchup that he sees. I mean, Melina probably beats Katana. I'm not even sure about Mournful, but, you know, she does have to go into the air, which is a risk because Telekick can easily shut that down real quick.
Melina. Shinnok.
So, I mean, I like the imposter pick. I'd just like to know the more specific stuff versus Ethereal. Or maybe it's just Melina in general. You know, maybe he's just a better pick than Katana. Katana loses pretty bad. Or it may be slightly in Melina's favor, but she can shut down a lot of stuff Katana has to do.
Fight.
Yeah, Dragon actually has an arsenal of characters that he can pick from. And Shinnok was actually a character that he's been working on since even before the patch with Bone Shaper. But this is actually my first time seeing him play Imposter. So, like you said, I'm curious to see what the reasoning is, not only to pick Shinnok, but Imposter itself.
Right. You know, if he does steal the low profiling property as well with that role, that is so crucial.
Maybe Dragon is just the biggest savage in the community and wanted to pick Imposter just because Cap did it the round before. Who knows? He could be a secret absolute savage. There we go. What's going to be the mix? He's going to throw him out of the corner. And I love Dragon's mix-up of is he going to burn an L-Spark or not. And fading right through it is Semiij. She's not... That's what, the third time? No, and the down two hitting behind him with the full conversion from Dragon. And out of nowhere, Dragon stealing that round from Semiij. That down two...
Sorry, go ahead.
Was the size of Mount Olympus, it seemed. Jesus Christ.
He essentially got that down two with his shoulder blade. He was that far behind him. You know, that's one of those things, we see Dragon really asserting himself now. That's one of those things where the momentum has shifted. Dragon is feeling himself. That down two into the down one roll to close out that round, that's the kind of stuff. Nice tech by Semiij. He does have one bar. Semiij not being thrown. Very good reaction to tech. Has no more meter, cannot get any more plus frames, and Dragon has tied it up 2-2.
And Dragon, very good stuff. Both those rounds not falling for that fade that came almost like it's coming like clockwork at the end of rounds. If Semiij has a bar, there's a fade coming.
Yes, you just have to. You know that's one thing I see Semiij do it in the very first match, especially we saw it a lot during his match with Arm Calf. He'll kind of just use that bar. He won't even go for the mix. He'll just go into forward one. Like he'll do a forward 1-4 EX fade into forward 1-2 and hit confirm off that forward 1-2 if the person tries to hit buttons. And he's just seeing what the matchup knowledge that you have is. He's trying to see, okay, will he hit a button here? Does he know this is plus? Does he know this is And if it doesn't work and he loses, most times he switches to smoke or ravenous. I think it just depends on how much somebody shuts down that first match.
Alright guys, we haven't done it yet. Who do you guys like? We are 2-2, final match. You guys like Noble Dragon or Gut Tough Gaming's Semiij? Let's see them in the chat. We're in Game 5 looking for a second reverse 3-0 of this top 8. And Dragon gets things started right. Does not yet with punished.
Into the overhead.
And Dragon
Low or low.
Working on a hook. Hook perfect right now. Just needs one more hit. And the down two gets stuck. He tried that down two so late.
Semiij into that setup. Just put it back in the corner. Very good poke. And that's what you got to do, man. You got to challenge that stuff. But you can't hesitate.
Dragon is now on match point, looking to reverse 3-0. The only defending champion left in the Kombat Cup.
If Dragon wins, there will be a new champion, no matter what. Oh, he got it. Oh my god, Dragon jumped into that telekick. The mix is the forward 4 into EX fade.
And that's that easy hit confirm life.
Very nice shoulder. Caught him out of the startup with that fade. Without, EX fade is good. The regular fade, not so much.
And not falling for it. Like I said, Dragon, like clockwork, has scouted all these fades at the end of rounds. Playing it so smart. One more mix away. It gets opened up by one of these slowest overheads in the game. Wow.
Final round.
Dragon fell apart defensively right there. But that's what happens, man. You save that forward 3.
But here we go.
Sleep.
Serve me and live.
into the low. Very good. Kept it safe just
And
in
the fake's
case.
still able to come out in the hit stun of the amulet. Good lord, the properties on that move. Semiij's clawing his way back there, both at match point. The winner of this round is going to move in the finals. Easily confirmed most shoulder there.
Won't have the damage, but if he goes for a mix and it works, it does not work. Will save the meter. Very good.
That's gonna do it!
Dragon has eliminated the very last king.